Joe Rogan has finally weighed in on the Tom Aspinall situation, and honestly, the longer this drags on, the stranger it becomes.
The Tom Aspinall Cyril Gahn thing was a fucking disaster. I mean, that's a disaster. Tom Aspinall still can't see. He's got a fucked up right eyeball still.
It's really bad, right?
I mean, the reality is he might not ever fight again. Like, who knows? Like, if he has surgery on his eye and it doesn't go well and he can't see out of the eye, apparently he's still fucked up in his right eye. There's some tendon damage or something.
See, don't pay their fighters well enough. What is your view on that?
I mean, athletes are always looking for more money.
Agreed,
Yeah.
I get that, but there's a difference between asking for more money and actually being paid what you're worth.
Yeah, I think that if you're risking your health, you should get paid the absolute maximum possible, is what I think. There's so many times, like throughout the years, where money's not even come into the equation for me because I'm just so hungry to fight that that's what I want to do.
But now you got to look after your family, you got to look after your future.
Exactly. Especially, it's difficult because for fighters, there's only one place to go, really, if you want to be the best in the world, and that's the UFC. I would like everyone to get paid as much.
Aspinall was poised to claim the undisputed heavyweight title when he finally faced Cyril Gane, only for an eye poke to stop the fight before the first round ended. Despite the abrupt finish, Tom took much of the blame, with critics arguing he could have continued because Gane had looked strong early on. Rogan calls that criticism absurd.
Jones' fault was to prove that I'm the best. That's it. All I wanted to do it for was
who's the best.
Just prove I was the best.
John Jones is probably widely known as the greatest mixed martial artist ever.
It wasn't about money, it wasn't about nothing. I just wanted to fight the best ever. But I didn't get the chance.
He's actively chased him non-stop, and he's at the point, I'm begging for this fight, just please give me this fight.
I know he definitely got offered the 30 million for it, but for whatever reason he didn't take it.
Yeah, but part of this process is I've been able to read those contracts, and I've been able to talk to him about the purses that he's received. You know, take me back 4 or 5 fights. And the reality is that when he was headlining in front of 20,000 on pay-per-view, he was receiving probably half the amount of money that I would pay a boxer for a British title fight at York Hall, Bethnal Green in front of 1,200 people. And I was absolutely baffled and astonished. Now, obviously, as he's gone on, those purses have increased, but still to a level that I feel is completely unfair.
Aspinall truly faced vision problems and eventually required surgery. Now, Tom has recovered, resumed training, and says he's ready to fight, but we're still waiting for the UFC to announce when its heavyweight champion will return.
A lot of things happen behind closed door, right? Obviously, you've been out spoken about, like you want to fight John Jones. Yeah. Obviously, Jones tried to get his, whatever he's got going on together. This is the only sport in the world that I know of that you can have somebody hold your career back.
Yep.
Meaning that, like, hey, we have a healthy champion, has shown a little bit interest to fight you, not really a lot of interest to fight you, but you can't fight because you're like, I'm just trying to fight, but it's not happening. I guess speak on that. Like, how frustrating is it, you know, for you? Your dad is like, guys, can we just get a fucking fight? Because it's not like you're getting younger. You're only going to get older, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm quite lucky in that regard because I don't feel like I have a lot of miles on the clock, and the 32 is quite young for a heavyweight.
Yeah, so, you're getting right in your prime.
I would definitely fight if I could.
Tom Aspinall, we don't really see that anywhere full stop, but definitely not in the heavyweight division.
No heavyweight moves like him.
No one moves like him.
He moves like a 185er.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
But that's crazy.
Crazy speed for a heavyweight.
Crazy speed.
And that's why
a lot of people are talking shit about Tom, but he apparently still can't see. Here's the thing. The other eye got hurt as well, but not as bad, but it looks way worse. The finger goes way deeper in the other eye.
And you know, it's crazy that everyone that talks the most has never been poked in the eye. Not even a little bit, like accidentally.
Realistically, there's one fight everyone wants resolved: Cyril Gane again. The brief moments of the first bout made the rematch more intriguing because Gane showed enough success to raise doubts, yet didn't give us enough time to know what will happen.
And, you know, eyes are so tricky, you never know. Like, unless you're a fucking complete psychopath like Michael Bisping, who fought 11 fights in the UFC blind in one eye, which is so crazy that he did that. Do you know what he did, that crazy motherfucker?
What did he do?
He memorized the eye chart.
Like,
he memorized it so that he could they could cover his left eye.
Oh my God.
And he could just...
So whenever he went to do an eye exam, he knew the letters.
They would say, all right, read the third chart. And he would say, A, B, C, D, E. He knew what the letters were.
Oh, he's smart.
He's crazy.
Oh, he's
he couldn't fucking see out of one of his eyes. and still fought world-class fighters.
Yes,
I think 11 fights he had, only being able to see out of one eye.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to engage with the eye talk on Tom Aspinall, but I think he's a fantastic fighter. I think Ghana.
What do you mean by engage with the eye talk?
You know, I feel like getting poked in the eye sucks, and I just don't know how he feels that he got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not.
We don't know what he was experiencing.
Yeah, and nobody ever knows. But you know, critics gonna go online and say X, Y, and Z. But I'm just gonna stand in the middle ground. I say I think Tom's a fantastic fighter.
Cyril, they're talking September. I don't think Paul will be there. We called the September. I'm just saying, if they change it and they make it Cyril Gane versus Tom Aspinall, and me and you get the boot, and they bring in DC and John Anik after
I'm gonna be pissed.
I'll be pissed, man.
I will be pissed, but it's probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen. Let's be honest. One of us, probably me, is getting.
I'll throw an Alex Pereira. I will. I'll complain.
So wait, he wants to fight. He wants to fight in Paris. You're saying?
Cyril Gane said on the microphone, I believe, or maybe afterwards, whatever. He said in an interview.
No, he said it in the cage. I want to fight in Paris in September. I'm ready.
Yeah, and Tom Aspinall responded to, yeah, I'm ready, I'm training, I'm good to go. I'll fight you in September. I mean, that'd be, and also, because it's not as unbelievable or unachievable as what it previously was, because now there's no pay-per-view.
Listen, let the UFC know that we're ready to go. We're just waiting for dates. We'll just literally tell them we can do it in Paris, we can tell them we can do it wherever they want. So we're just waiting for them to let them know. I'm in the gym, smashing. We will be with you the week after. We'll come and film a bit of a set. Yeah. Got the boys back in town, so we'll keep people updated. But as we say, the UFC, wait on them. Yeah.
Cyril Gane demonstrated his ability to move with Tom Aspinall, find openings, and avoid being immediately overwhelmed. Conversely, Aspinall never truly had the chance to show whether his speed, power, and grappling would have eventually taken over the fight. This inconclusive outcome is precisely why a potential rematch suddenly carries such immense significance. If Tom Aspinall returns and completely dominates Cyril Gane,
a number of guys do just the opposite. They've gone in the suit and they've tried to get their own brand out and they get a check on the way out the door. And I just personally don't agree with it. It's not that somebody told me over at Fox, ESPN, or now Paramount not to do that. Just telling you it's my code and I don't do that. But I got put in a very difficult situation. I got put in a situation of simply being asked, is Tom gonna fight again? And I would like an answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. I sure think so. I sure hope so. I find that coming out of my mouth. I can follow the golden rule in life. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. How would you act or how would you want to be treated? And if I was in Tom's shoes, right? The golden rule, Tom's got a family, by the way. Tom's got a wife, right? His dad's in his corner. Tom's got a pretty good circle. And Tom fighting and staying active is a family tradition.
The eye poker controversy fades, and his heavyweight career finally gains momentum. Yet, if Gane defeats him, everyone who read meaning into those opening minutes will have an entirely different conversation.
Well, listen, I hope Tom gets back in because, again, I don't know what's going on with his eye. And for all the critics, you need to know this, the right eye, that's the problem. But if you look at when he fought, his left eye, the finger went deeper in his left eye than it did his right eye. So if you think he's faking it, he was knuckle deep in that fucking left eye. He was all up in that eye. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible to see.
Rogan can defend Aspinall, Dana can explain what happened, and fans can debate those 4 minutes endlessly, but there's only one solution: put them back in the cage and finish the fight.